Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to today's ESA webinar. I'd like to thank you for joining us. Today's webinar is entitled AlarmNet 360, a virtual game changer for your business. And today's webinar is sponsored by Honeywell. In today's session, we're going to take a look at the new AlarmNet 360 Insights, an interactive dashboard offering daily insights into your business to help you make well-informed marketing, sales, and operational decisions every day. I'm Jillian Bateman, ESA's Director of Marketing, and I will facilitate today's webinar. Before we get started, let's cover a few housekeeping notes. First, all callers will be muted for the duration of this webinar. At any time, feel free to ask a question by clicking into that section of your control panel. We will be fielding questions to Quentin throughout the presentation, so don't feel as though you need to wait until the end of the presentation to ask your question. A recording of this webinar will be made available in the resource library on esaweb.org at the end of the day. For your convenience, we will automatically email you a link of this webinar recording to share with others and to rewatch portions of today's session. Without further ado, I'm very excited to introduce to you today's speaker, Quentin Gunther. Quentin has been in the security industry for 27 years, with 19 of those years spent at the dealer level in Baton Rouge. He started out as a service technician, moving his way up to Vice President of Sales and Marketing, where he helped drive the success of the company as they achieved number 54 on the SDM Top 100 list. He has extensive hands-on experience in every aspect of a dealer's business. As a business development manager for the Honeywell Authorized Dealer Program, he works to help drive growth for authorized dealers through sales and leadership training, recruiting, hiring, and motivational training, and business consultation. Quentin, thank you for joining us today. I will now turn the presentation over to you.
Thanks, Jill, and thanks for the great introduction. Everyone, I'm excited to be here today. We've got some really exciting things happening in Honeywell, particularly around AlarmNet 360 and Total Connect, which we will be discussing today. Also on the call with me today is Michelle Natuno and Dominic Dutton, and they will also be assisting me in answering any questions that you may have. Again, as Jill said, when I look back at my career in this industry, one of the things that really is exciting me right now is the data that's available to us as dealers to help us manage and run our businesses. And I hope that you see some of the really exciting things that are actually coming from Honeywell and particularly from our AlarmNet team. So guys, just to really kind of get into this, lot of stuff going on this slide here, but some really exciting things happening at Honeywell. Since the initial release of AlarmNet 360 in June of 2016, we have added monthly updates to this powerful cloud-based business management platform that helps to improve business operations, increase efficiency and productivity, all while delivering valuable insights on accounts to drive growth and lower the lifecycle costs of those accounts. So again, some of the things that really excite me is, and we've been talking about this for years with our dealers, is that we can't take for granted our existing accounts. We need to mine that base and take advantage of the opportunities that we have within our account base, and AlarmNet 360's Insights really helps us do that. A host of additional hardware and software support services have been recently released by AlarmNet to help drive customer growth, customer creation, and customer service for users of this business management platform. Honeywell Total Connect has announced software releases each and every month, including our recent Apple TV release, our iOS, new HTML website, and our new TC cameras with increased video storage offerings. From support for connected home and business controllers such as the Lyric All-in-One and the Lyric Gateway, our Lynx touch security systems, our devices such as Skybell integration, August Lock integration with Wi-Fi and RedLink thermostats, Apple TV, and services such as push notifications, print option solutions, and geofence arming reminders, and AlarmNet 360's Insights, which we will be discussing in great depth today. AlarmNet 360 has provided users with a variety of options for additional sales and RMR. So again, since the launch, AlarmNet 360 has benefited from numerous enhancements to support and streamline your operations. And let's just review some of the latest enhancements, which when combined comprise the new AlarmNet 360 platform and insights. First and foremost is AlarmNet 360 Insights, which was released on April 10th. This powerful interactive dashboard offers daily insights into your accounts so you can make more informed marketing, sales, and operational decisions every day. One thing that I really want to come out of today's webinar is I want you to look at AlarmNet 360, or if you hear AlarmNet 360, please understand this isn't just something for your installation and service teams to use. This is something now that you can run your business and really mine your existing customer base. Other important enhancements and features include the ability of external APIs. These enable machine-to-machine communication between your servers and AlarmNet 360 for customers that prefer to use their own interface to create and manage their accounts to simplify customer creation. A single data entry point avoids duplicate efforts, saving you time and money. The availability of installation reporting and installation quality tests on AlarmNet 360 helps ensure that all your installs are done correctly and per your company specifications, helping to simplify the customer creation experience. If a device does not pass, just as an example, the installer will know and be able to fix it while on premise, avoiding those expensive truck rolls. The ability to create custom programming templates for Lynx Touch and Lyric helps make programming these systems virtually effortless and error-free, again, helping to simplify customer creation. Via the website, mobile website, or the app, programming and troubleshooting can be handled on-site or remotely, and that can be done with the Lyric and the Lynx Touch systems. Again, another way to simplify creation and help you with your customer growth and customer service. Real-time data analytics dashboards. AlarmNet 360 Insights simplifies your customer growth and your customer service, offering real-time data analytics that provide numerous operational efficiency features and benefits for your business. Again, we simplify your customer growth with AlarmNet 360 Insights so you can better understand customer purchasing behavior to help drive new business, uncover upsell opportunities, and fuel RMR. Be able to easily analyze individual purchases for your current account holders and create targeted marketing campaigns for your sales strategies and upsell offers. For example, clicking on the blue bar next to the switches brings up a call out showing the number of accounts connected, not connected, and not capable. By selecting not connected, you can get a spreadsheet of accounts capable of adding switches and then market and strategize straight to these customers. How do we simplify customer service? You have access to unrivaled business intelligence to be more confident making decisions vital to your success. For example, with the map view, you can quickly see if a communicator has gone offline so you can schedule a swift and efficient repair. If several communicators in an area are down, again, you simplify your customer service by eliminating unnecessary multiple truck rolls. Again, many things that we will actually live demo here in just a second, but again, this platform with AlarmNet 360 Insights will truly change the way your sales department operates, whether it's your inside sales or your customer care. Everything can be affected and benefit from AlarmNet 360 and Insights. So I'm just giving you another example here of how the filters in AlarmNet 360 can help your company define upsell opportunities. Just an example here, by clicking on the blue bar next to the security filter in the Total Connect Services filter section, you can see the total accounts subscribed, not subscribed, and not capable of the service. In this example, there's over 31,000 accounts subscribed to Honeywell Total Connect and 14,000 or close to 15,000 not subscribed, but capable of subscribing to the service. So there's some interesting data here. It shows us the ones that are subscribed, and then it gives us the ones that are not subscribed, but it tells us that those customers have the ability, they have the equipment, they have the communicator type there to actually subscribe to these additional services. I like to mention also, it also shows you your customers that are not capable of taking advantage of some of the new services that are available to them today. And I would really stress to you that these customers that are not capable, these are ones that you really want to target also, because they could be prime targets for your competitors as far as takeovers. So again, just taking this not subscribed is the group that we would like to maybe market to. If you take a kind of a conservative assumed 5% attach rate on any ad or call campaign, if you take that to this 15,000 customers, that could be 743 potential new customers there. If revenue of $5 a month, take a little bit of your costs out of there, about $1, that means you could have an annualized opportunity of roughly 35,000 just from this example that we've given you here. If you have a large company and you have over 1 million of accounts and you have a group that's not able or can't subscribe to this, and again, If you had a 5% attach rate with 50,000 accounts taking advantage of that, this could be annualized opportunity of over 2.4 million. And again, this is just one opportunity that we'll look at. I'll show you examples of many others that we could be doing. And again, this could be something that you would be looking at weekly, monthly, or even daily, looking for those marketing opportunities, the ability to continue to market to your existing customers. So a couple of great support pieces that are built into AlarmNet 360's Insights. There is an online tour. You can quickly take a tour, and again, to do that, you would just click Take Tour to begin. That's actually located near the top of the screen as you log in. This tour will guide first-time users through the interactive dashboard. It will cover a lot of the things that we'll cover today, and maybe in some ways in more depth. Again, it covers each of the dashboard offerings. Again, this works on your computers, your iPads, or your Android tablets. So I really encourage you after today's call to take a look at this and take the tour. At this point, what I would like to do is go ahead and log into one of our live demo sites and just show you a little bit more in detail of what you could accomplish here. And just because of the time involved here, there will be so many other things that you'll be able to do, but this should at least kind of whet your appetite to dig into Insights and look at the capabilities. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually logging into one of our our test accounts here, and we'll kind of go over the geography of what you're seeing here. Quickly, you'll notice I pull up a map view, and I'm just going to go ahead for purposes here, center my map view, and I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on the US here. So a couple of key details as we look at this. First of all, I'm just going to kind of, hopefully you can follow my cursor. And if you look up at the top bar here, just a little data that actually everything is pulling from. This particular group of accounts is made up of 1,597, so we're just going to say 1,600 for this purpose. Comprises 72 dealers and 6 CDCS and routing numbers here. Now, one of the things that you'll see right away in the map view is you'll see these green circles and the red circles. Anything in red is actually a communicator that is offline. If I wanted to in this map, again, a way that we can help simplify your customer service, if each morning I wanted to quickly see anything that I had in a comm failure, I could literally click on this box, show the comm failures, and it's now showing just the comm failures that I have. If I want to dive into that account, I can literally click on the account itself. It will pull up in a street view. I can then click again. It will give me the account information, and then I could quickly click on that account and get the details of that particular account. Again, giving me all the information that's particular to the reasons for this comm failure. Again, just another way that we're helping you simplify your customer service, just looking at your comm failures. Again, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to my accounts map, and I'm going to zoom to fit again here. And again, that's just one thing that we can do just from a customer service side. But what I'd like to do again, one of the things that really excites me, we're doing a lot of great new products and things from Honeywell, but one of the things that really excites me right now is all the data that's available to me. And when I put my dealer hat on and I think about how I used to, it was hard to market to my existing customers, with Insights, we're making that very easy for you. So one of the things I'm going to do here is just give you some other pieces of information here that are important. First of all, if you look at this group of accounts again, on the right-hand side here, I'm getting information quickly about the communication technology that I have out in the field. And if you'll notice with this example, we have 538 that are on Wi-Fi. But again, these are my top communication technologies that I have out in the field. I quickly get to see what types of services are being provided. So again, I have 801 accounts out of this 1,600 that have advanced protection logic. We see another group there with two-way voice. And again, if I had any accounts with video alarm verification, again, another exciting item here, that would show up. Now, what starts getting interesting is that when I start looking at the Total Connect services. So again, if I look at this quickly, I get really quick information that of these 1,600 accounts, I have 824 that have subscribed to a service plan. I have 495 that actually have automation services enabled. And I'm going to use that one as an example here. But again, I've got all my statistics about my account base quickly shown here. Which ones are subscribing to information, advertising, who has a video doorbell, who has video. We all know that video is very hot right now. But here's one of the things I want you to quickly see. In any of these bar graphs that I'm looking at here, there is data embedded into that graph. And that graph is actually made up of 3 colors. We have a dark blue, a light blue, and a gray. So I'm going to use automation just as an example here. If I click on automation, it quickly shows me, it brings up a box, and it shows me that, again, I have 495 accounts here that are subscribed for automation services. But look at this, I've got 1,031 that have not subscribed to automation. And these are customers that are capable. They have the equipment or they have the communication device there that allows them to take advantage of automation, and they're not subscribed. So I could quickly select this group. If you'll notice, my map is going to update, and it's going to show me all those accounts that I have out in the field, okay? And then I could quickly, if I wanted to with this, I could actually create or export a list that I could use in my marketing or with my sales team, whether it's inside or my outside sales team. So I'm going to give you another example of just how granular we could get with some of this information, okay? And I'm just going to clear my box here. So here's my automation again. I'm just going to go with a different example here. Let's say that I wanted to do a marketing campaign to the people who get it. So if you look at this, I've got 495 customers that they get it. Man, they've got automation. They're using it. I'm going to select this group. And then what I'm going to do now is actually go down to and say, hey, of this, how many have actual locks or they don't have locks? So the information I now have about this 495 customers is that 89 have a lock attached to their system, but 406 do not have a lock attached. So you see where I'm going with this is literally I could get very selective in my marketing campaigns. Hey, these are customers that get automation already, but I've got 406 here that don't have a lock attached. Maybe I want to market just to those 406 customers that I have there. So again, I could select the not connected. My map will update showing me where these opportunities are at. I could then export this into an Excel spreadsheet, and this could again be used by my customer care, inside sales, or outside sales department to reach out and again sell additional RMR services, increase the attach rate. We all know that customers that have more devices attached to their system are much less likely to attrit. They're more engaged with their systems and their security, their home. We know these are better customers long term for us. Guys, again, when I put my dealer hat on, I really think of all the opportunities that are here now in the way it could change my business practices. Again, when I look at having managed a sales team for years, one of the things that I always encourage my salespeople to do were client visits. You know, go out and talk to our existing customers. Let's find opportunities there. With insights, your salesperson could literally drill down and do the same thing that I'm doing right now. He could look for opportunities. Or, hey, I'm a salesperson. I'm heading out to this particular area. With the map view, I can quickly drill down and look at all the accounts that I have on a particular street. And maybe while I'm out doing the sales call in one area, hey, here's other opportunities. I've identified what they are. This could be an additional activity for your sales team out there using insights. So again, very, very powerful. I encourage you to take a look at the insights just like I've done today. Go through the tutorials that we have for it, but do what I'm doing right now, man. Just point your mouse, click, really look at the data that you have about your account base out there. So I'm going to go back to our presentation now. And again, if you have any questions, again, I just encourage you to use the chat box. So again, hopefully I've whet your appetite a little bit with just showing that live demo that you'll want to go in now and look at your account base. Again, we have a lot of support materials. If you go into AlarmNet 360, right there on that first page, you will see our training videos, all of our notifications that are happening in the network, and then also we have all of our support resources. So again, we've got our training videos, we have links to other training courses, we have other marketing materials that are available for you there. They're all right there on that landing page, which is www.alarmnet360.com. So again, I encourage you to take a look at that.
Thank you, Quentin. Are there any questions up to this point? Anything in the chat box or anything?
Okay, it looks like we have a question here. Quentin, what would be the minimum internet speeds that a user should have for a good experience?
Using just the dashboard piece of it, Dominic, if you want to help me there, but I think that because this is all HTML based, minimums. There's not a lot of requirement for bandwidth for the things that we're doing right now, which is just looking at reports and doing programming and things of that nature. Dominic, could you maybe clarify that more?
Yeah, that's correct, Quentin. This relatively takes no bandwidth for you to get into AlarmNet 360 and view the information. It's a standard HTML website to review the information.
Yep, great. So again, we might get that question in a minute when it comes to things like Total Connect video services. There could be some bandwidth issues regarding at the residence, but to take advantage of the things that we're showing you here today, you have more than enough with whatever you're doing now in your office. So again, just a couple of things real quickly. When we look at some of the competitors that we have out there in the field, one of the things that we're offering you, just like I showed you, is real-time information, where a lot of our competitors, some of this may be built in just to basic reports and basic monthly reports. We're giving you really real-time information that you can literally use every day to really take the pulse of your account base and look for the opportunities. So please keep that in mind. Guys, I always like to talk about customized account templates. One of the big things that, Honeywell is working very hard to help you, the dealer, is one, how can we make you more profitable? And one of those things that we can do is help really reduce your installation times and reduce your truck rolls. And one of the things that we can do for you is, again, we have a lot of flexible options in AlarmNet 360 for making programming a snap. And again, AlarmNet 360 offers simple, highly flexible programming options to help you make your installs easier than ever, particularly with Lyric and Lynx touch security systems. These can be conveniently programmed from any computer or mobile device at the office, on-site, or from anywhere, anytime, even before the installation, helping to simplify your customer creation. Save time with custom templates. All of us as companies, we typically have that go-to street marketing strategy with a basic package. It could be 3-1-in-1, which is so popular in our industry. Again, with 360, you have the option to create custom programming templates, making similar installations that you do each day easier than ever. So again, you can use these custom templates with preset data, which helps reduce the programming errors. It ensures that systems are installed correctly and consistently and cuts down on the installation time. It empowers the installing dealers to be more effective and precise when on-site, saving installation time. Again, we also have a rapid recover, which eliminates the errors. So if for some reason, being from the deep south and lightning season, if we had a panel that went bad, again, we enable the transfer of all system settings when Lyric and Lynx security systems are being replaced. Again, reducing the time and hassle of reprogramming everything from scratch, okay? This helps eliminate those missteps and, again, costly programming errors, which, again, anything that we can do to help you reduce your installation times, your office times as far as data entry, this is all making you more profitable as a dealer. We also have kind of a, this is something that's coming soon. It's actually available in Q4, but I'd like to talk about it a little bit, is an installation checklist. AlarmNet 360 will support the creation of programming templates. Again, however, sometimes technicians, do deviate from the templates, selecting different programming parameters for a specific install. In order for managers to have visibility into the changes being made, they must do a manual comparison, at least right now, on the account against the template. To solve this issue, we'll soon introduce a new feature called Checklist, which you're seeing some of the screenshots here. A checklist is a set of parameters you create that can be checked against an installation to quickly uncover any deviations. Again, helping to simplify your customer creation, eliminating any guesswork, and again, streamlining your installations. This feature can help techs and managers ensure that installation complies with the parameters you set through AlarmNet 360 website, through the mobile website, or through the mobile app, while the techs are still on site. So again, we want to help you reduce those truck rolls going back to fix something that should have been done correctly the first time. Again, just some examples of things that might be on your checklist. Hey, everyone typically has some type of common installer code. Let's say the installer code should not be 4321, whatever the default code is for the dealership. Again, you could have a checklist for that. Cellular communication signal strength. You as a company can set your parameter for what minimum standards should be applied, and you could check that. Sensors should not be programmed using Loop 4. These are things that you'll be able to put in. And again, when the installation is complete, you will be able to easily measure the quality of the install against the company's checklist through AlarmNet 360. Again, real-time testing for superior customer service. With AlarmNet 360, you can quickly view live system status to monitor and troubleshoot accounts in real time, which again helps you simplify the customer service. Real-time testing ensures everything is up and running properly, again, enabling your team to service accounts more readily. Accounts can be serviced more quickly and readily by monitoring system status, helping reduce the vulnerabilities in the field. You can review zone lists instantly without waiting for the installer to provide the list. Again, saves time, eliminates multiple telephone calls to the central station to verify zone reporting. Again, request panel and sensor status of a programmed account and quickly troubleshoot the issues. Again, just, and I may not have clicked through there, Michelle, but again, that was some of the remote diagnostic and troubleshooting that we have. Something really exciting to me is the external application programming interface that are available. With the API feature, you can easily integrate your software applications into AlarmNet 360. So again, the single data entry points avoids duplicated efforts, saving time, money, enables you to, one, handle your account creation, your account management, your communicator replacements, your SIM card activations, get device status information, and now you can handle your programming and more, all through one application without ever having to log into AlarmNet 360. Again, the use of the AlarmNet API provides you with a single data entry point, avoiding duplication. All of this saves you time and increases the efficiencies within your company. And what we're showing here on the screen is that we do have a developer's user guide to help you implement these APIs with maybe some of the existing software that you have. I know in my years as a dealer, we always seem to enter the same information 2 or 3 different times. The information came into my sales department when the system was sold, entered into one software package. The day of the installation, there was some other entry, and then when it went to the central, there was some other installation. Again, using APIs, we could really help you simplify these things. Again, big part of this is the power of that Honeywell mobile experience. And again, the Honeywell Total Connect team has completely redesigned the iOS, iPhone, and iPad app versions. Hopefully you guys have had a chance to see that. The new iOS redesign has a user interface comparable with our new HTML website and also the Android beta app. The new Android app is releasing in Q4. The new design offers a sleeker and more modern interface designed to bring a contemporary app into the hands of the users. Our new HTML website offers a dynamic web experience on your computers, but it's also conveniently accessed from any mobile device, whether it's a Windows phone, an iPhone, iPad, and Android. There's no app to download. So again, when you have those situations where maybe there's not an app for that particular device, as long as that customer's device has a browser and can load an HTML site, we now have a solution for that. And if you'd like more information on the Total Connect experience, we do have a dealer toolkit site. The website for that will be available in the presentation that we will make available to you. To me, one of the really exciting things that's happening at Honeywell right now is a complete redesign of our video monitoring solutions. I think all of us as dealers, we know video is hot. Our customers are really, the comments I'm hearing in the field is that, hey, if I propose a system to my end users that doesn't include video, they're looking at me like, hey, what's missing here? Video really is a hot item. It's great for awareness. It's some really good stuff that we're doing for our customers. Our next generation Total Connect HD cameras offer some advanced hardware and software features and benefits to help our customers. Again, you can capture new accounts and grow business. A lot of people forget that you can have a Total Connect video only account. Again, opening up some opportunities. Maybe you're dealing with someone maybe not quite ready for a full-blown security system, but they want awareness. This gives you additional opportunity to again, attract new customers and grow your RMR by offering just a video-only account. Again, we save time and reduce costs with the way these new cameras are actually installed. And again, we know that customers that have video attached to their systems, they use their systems more, and we know the attrition rate is much lower, meaning that you're going to have this customer for a much longer time. Video capture with our new cameras can be triggered by motion or sound, with video clips saved into the cloud with a 7 or 30-day storage plan. At Honeywell, we're also proud to offer security and lifestyle enhancing video solutions for end users in a variety of settings, from apartments and homes of all sizes to small and medium-sized business. I couldn't go without saying something about, again, we've incorporated the new RSI video to bring significant new technology into our line with added value for our customers. Again, when you have those installations where there's no power or communication, again, RSI VideoFi can be a great solution for you. Again, we've also partnered with SkyBell and iView. Video verification or video alarm verification, priority response, whatever you want to call it, is becoming a big part of our industry. And we are positioned to assist you to take advantage of those opportunities out there. I do want to talk about the cameras just a little bit deeper because, again, I'm very excited. This is one of those things that was long overdue for us. And again, high definition, the new camera, I'm just showing you the top one first. That's the WIC1 indoor camera. That's an HD 720p camera with the new H.264 encoding. You can get 2 detection areas. Guys, this camera is available right now. It's in stock at your ADIs. I encourage you to order one and give it a shot. It's high definition, again, QR code based. Very simple to actually have up and running at your customer's home. I would say that for many customers, you could literally enable the account to be video, and you could send this camera directly to your customer, and they could actually, through the TC app, bring this camera online themselves. We're using a QR code based installation here that makes it very easy. Very wide angle view. I've actually got one in the corner of my office here, and literally I'm capturing almost a full, the full room with this camera. Great night vision. I can have the lights completely off in my office and I'm still getting a great picture. Again, we have a micro card backup storage. It's an 8 megabyte card that actually comes with the camera. And actually, if the internet goes down, we're storing that video to this. Pinch to zoom. We have a great 7 or 30-day video storage plan for you. 2-way audio. 30-second video clips with no gap between the clip recordings. Guys, one of the things we heard is everybody hated that interval that we had or that delay between clips. You now have 30 seconds with no gap. You can see, hear, speak, take snapshots, video on demand, all for the indoor cameras. We now support 8 cameras per location. I'm showing you the other 2 cameras, which is the IPWIC2. That will be an indoor with 1080p. Again, it has audio, 2-way. This is going to be available very soon, coming up here in Q4. You can do 4 detection zones with that camera versus just 2. We also have a new outdoor camera. Now, there's no audio with the outdoor camera, but that camera is also 1080p. And again, you can have up to 4 detection zones with that one. So we're really, really proud of being able to offer something that we know your customers are demanding, which is awareness with video. Since today's consumers want comfort, convenience, and awareness 24/7, a remote services platform that works with the latest connected home devices is a must. Part of a dynamic and expanding ecosystems is Honeywell's Total Connect leverages as we leverage our cloud engagement with all of the leading smart home players and emerging standards, growing with our customers' lifestyles while growing with your bottom line. The connected partnerships we have developed over the past few years with providers such as SkyBell, Smart Lock. Again, we have integration now with Honeywell's Total Connect Comfort, Wi-Fi, and RedLink connected thermostats. Also integration with iView now. Our GPS tracking and more just shows some of what we're doing to expand this ecosystem. One of the growing trends that I'm hearing from dealer salespeople that are out in the fields is that customers are starting to ask, hey, will this product work with this? They are starting to realize that the Internet things has now become part of their life, that they are becoming a connected home, and they're asking these questions. Do these things have support? Does your product, does your Honeywell system have support for this? And as you see, with upcoming additions of partnerships with LiftMaster, Amazon Echo, Samsung, Lutron, we're trying to really offer a very well-rounded solution so that you can attract all types of end users, some that may not be interested in security-only solutions. They're looking for that complete, not just the life safety, but also the awareness and also the automation piece. So again, customers with the video awareness products, again, I'm going to say this one more time, they have a much lower attrition rate. We know just watching the interaction with the app that customers who have things like SkyBell or they have Total Connect Video, they're much more engaged in their systems. We actually know just from our data that they're much more engaged. They're actually using their app so much more than the person who's just having one solution, say life security or life safety. So again, this is the power of Honeywell and you. We're trying to bring the best offers to attract a wide variety of customers, helping you close more business and have loyal customers for years to come. Again, some of the key benefits and some of the things just to quickly review here is, again, with AlarmNet 360 Insights, we want to help simplify your customer growth. We want to simplify your customer service. Again, we've listened to our dealers, and the things that we listen to is that they want us to help them be more profitable, help them with their customer engagements, particularly with their existing customers. And again, with 360 Insights, we're helping you reduce your truck rolls. We're reducing the time it takes to create a new customer. And most importantly is we're giving you that ability to mine that customer base that you have. And again, there's so many opportunities within our own customer base that, again, AlarmNet 360 Insights gives you the tools that you need. Just think of it as as you're mining that base. This is your pick and shovel to get down in that mine and find those gems and drive higher RMR and better customer satisfaction within your company. So again, I want to thank you for the time for today's presentation, and just open it up if we have any additional questions. We can take a little time here to answer any of those with the help of Michelle and Dominic.
Quentin, thank you so much.
Anybody?
I think you brought up some great points about the stickiness of a customer. That's something we hear very often. Going back to the IP cam a few slides ago, the WIC1, what are the minimum bandwidth requirements on that camera?
Okay, we have that. Michelle, do you have that, or Dominic? Did we lose Michelle?
So the minimum bandwidth requirements would be pretty much the same as our current legacy, the minimal of 768 kilobits per second, to allow for for a clarity pic, for a good, reasonably great picture on those cameras. We're trying to stay with our standards within our specifications of our current video product. But minimal 768 kilobits per second would be advised.
Okay. And again, Dominic, I think you would back me up. When I'm training salespeople, when we're selling these connected video services, to me, the biggest question for your salesperson or for anyone, whether it's inside sales or customer care or even your service techs, is what type of internet do you have in your home? And, what I typically find is if they answer that question with, hey, we have, cable internet, they typically, even the minimum packages available from that provider, they have great upload and download for the new video products that are out there. It's typically when we get that question answered that I have some type of DSL service that we do run into some bandwidth issues there, and then it becomes critical to do some bandwidth checks.
If you have another question, you can just add it in the question section of your control panel. But if I don't see any others come in, I'd like to thank you, Quentin, for your presentation. And thank you, Honeywell, for sponsoring today's webinar. Attendees, we know your time is very valuable. And so we want to thank you for attending today's webinar. As a reminder, a recording of the webinar will be available on esaweb.org and will be emailed to you tomorrow. And thank you all for participating. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Great, thank you.
Thank
you, everybody. Appreciate it.